For nearly 4 decades, Rande Stottlemyer has been synonymous with Pitt wrestling. At the helm of the storied program for 34 seasons, Stottlemyer ran an organization steeped in values and character. The team's do more with less blue-collar mindset is the Pittsburgh way, and Stottlemyer could not have coached at a more fitting university. Rande Stottlemyer came to the University of Pittsburgh in 1973 from Hickory High School in Mercer County, PA, where he never lost a dual meet in 4 years and was a state runner-up. He also was a 2-time junior national freestyle champion. As an athlete at the University of Pittsburgh, Stottlemyer wrestled for Coach Dave Adams from 1973 to 78. He competed in the inaugural Eastern Wrestling League Championships in 1976 and wrestled at 134 pounds. Stottlemyer was Pitt's first ever EWL champion. 37 years later, in 2013, he coached Pitt's last EWL championship team as the Panthers transitioned to the Atlantic Coast Conference. Stottlemyer finished his athletic career as Pitt's all-time winningest wrestler. He was a 4-time NCAA qualifier, 2-time EWL champion, and 3-time NCAA All-American. Upon graduating from the University of Pittsburgh, Rande stayed on board as an assistant coach for Dave Adams. At the end of that season, Coach Adams would resign to take an administrative role with the university. Coach Adams suggested that Pitt hire Rande Stottlemyer as his replacement, and in 1979, at the age of 24, Rande Stottlemyer became the 9th head wrestling coach at the University of Pittsburgh. From the beginning, Coach Stottlemyer set out to make strong men, inside and out, who would be champions as a result of their character. Staying true to his ideology, Coach Stottlemyer produced champions on the mat, in the classroom, and in the community. In 1984, Stottlemyer coached his first All-American in Mount Lebanon, Pennsylvania native Jeff Jellick. Now Dr. Jellick, Jeff's All-American finish sparked a run of 33 All-Americans over the next 29 years. In 1985, Coach Stottlemyer's most successful wrestler started his freshman campaign at Pitt. Without redshirting, Pat Santoro remains as Pitt's only 4-time All-American. He holds the school record for most pins with 43 and most wins with 167 to just 13 losses. Santoro won 2 NCAA titles in 1988 and 89 at 142 pounds. Santoro's national title in 1989 led Pitt to a 13th place finish at the NCAA championships. The 2003 NCAA championships in Kansas City, Missouri were among the most memorable in Coach Stottlemyer's career. Carl Fraunhofer, an unseeded senior, wrestled all the way from the pigtails to make the NCAA finals. 2007 would be the next year for Pitt to have an NCAA finalist. As a junior, Keith Gavin lost a decision to Missouri's Ben Askren. The following year in 2008, Gavin went undefeated and captured the NCAA championship at 174 pounds. Keith Gavin, like Stottlemyer's other NCAA champion Pat Santoro, never won a high school state title. Stottlemyer's last 4 seasons as head coach were among his best. In 2010, Pitt went undefeated in the EWL and won its first EWL dual meet title. In 2011, Pitt won its first EWL tournament championship. From 2010 to 2013, Pitt won 3 EWL dual meet titles and 3 EWL tournament championships. In 2010, the Panthers went 17-1-1 and set a school record for wins in a season. Stottlemyer had a personal best 8 NCAA qualifiers in 2011 and again in 2013. Along with the success on the mats, many of Coach Stottlemyer's student-athletes excelled in the classroom. 2 very notable examples are Greg Zimmerman and John Withrow, who were the recipients of the prestigious Omicron Delta Kappa Award presented annually to the outstanding senior student at Pitt. Withrow, a 3-time All-American, also received the Blue and Gold Award, and as a result, has his name engraved on both the academic and Athletic Walk of Fames outside the Cathedral of Learning. In 2006, with the help of academic counselor Chris Byland, the wrestling team captured Pitt's Men's Scholar Athlete Academic Cup, which is awarded annually to the athletic team with the highest GPA. Stottlemyer's teams have always had strong family ties with numerous sets of brothers and even father-son combos, including Dr. Jeff Wilps, who wrestled on Stottlemyer's first team, and his sons Matt and Tyler, who wrestled on his last. In the 2013 season, Pitt wrestled multiple dual meets where 6 of the 10 wrestlers in the lineup came from 3 pairs of brothers. In 2013, Coach Rande Stottlemyer finished his career with 304 wins, 56 EWL champions, 33 All-Americans, and 3 national champions. He has impacted the lives of hundreds of young men, many of which were inspired to go on to coach wrestling, including Division I head coaches Pat Santoro at Lehigh and Carl Fraunhofer at Columbia. Coach Stottlemyer left the program better than the 5-9-1 team he inherited. Rande Stottlemyer's blue-collar legacy will continue with Pitt wrestling for generations to come.